that he does have possession of the children and has had possession for the children since May of 2023.
And this is in the interest of Smith minor children, non-custodial party being Sheridan Smith Jr., custodial party being Bianca Smith. And this matters before the court on a motion to modify and the motion to confirm arrears or prior order entered by the, based on the decree of divorce entered by the district court in this matter previously. Anyway, the court will note for the record that Mr. Smith is present, Ms. Smith is not.
Your Honor, the state has set this case with the understanding that Mr. Smith lives in California and has had the children residing with him since May of 2023. The state's requesting to find that Mr. Smith is completely paid up in child support and end current child support for him as soon as possible, to set it to 0. He has both children covered on TRICARE. Mr. Smith is also requesting that he be named as the managing conservator with the right to decide domicile. His testimony will show he's tried to take this matter up in California, but that suit was rejected because the California judge said that they didn't have proper jurisdiction. I don't have any documents to provide the court with what happened or how that case was filed. But I guess the state's question is, because Mr. Smith is in the military and his testimony will show he's currently stationed in California but considers himself a resident of the state of Texas, would the court consider making this a temporary order and allowing the state to replead for a change of status so that we can do what Mr. Smith requests?
Yeah, because right now the only thing I'm seeing is a motion to modify child support. The only thing I can do on this is based on that, it's just deal with child support. I can't change custody. Obviously, this is the court of continuing jurisdiction. If Mr. Smith is a resident of the state of Texas, obviously, even with military service, this court remains the court with the right to change custody, order child support, so forth and so on. And the fact that this waiver doesn't have the standard waiver information in it, I would be very, very hesitant to do anything about it, because a standard waiver would have address information, all that, and contact information. So the default could be sent to that person based on that waiver. So at this time, Ms. Hubbard, the best I can do on this one is dealing with the child support as far as the temporary order is concerned. But changing custody and stopping child support, I don't think I've got the right to do that based on this. I'm not the motion confirmed. I guess I have the right to stop child support based on the modification portion, but I'm thinking even that's a little iffy. So what do you want to do on this one? But obviously you got to serve mom or get something else on, get a full blown waiver from her on a change of status if that's what you want to try to do, ma'am. So yeah.
Your Honor, the state would like to proceed with at least a temporary order today so that Mr. Smith is not accruing any more child support if possible, based on testimony that he does have possession of the children and has had possession for the children since May of 2023, and then reset this case far enough out to where the state has time to amend our pleadings to include a change of custody and make sure that Ms. Smith is served.
All right, and also even though it's probably not required, yeah, it probably is. I haven't looked at UCJAE service requirements as far as getting an affidavit of residency for the last 5 years, but I want that in this case. Okay, I want to know where these kids have lived and with who for the last 5 years, and I'd like that in the affidavit to go along with the pleadings, just to be on the safe side, Ms. Hubbard. Okay.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right then. All right. Well, let's see. Let's go ahead and get this child support portion of it taken care of, and Mr. Smith, you just heard a lot of legal mumbo jumbo, and if you ever went to law school, you would know that in civil procedure, that legal mumbo jumbo that we just went through for 10 minutes is actually about 5 to 6 weeks of the law school. Okay, so it's complicated and it is not fun, but it is what it is, sir. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and let the state call as a witness, and we're gonna get our I's dotted and our T's crossed. Otherwise, the court is going to be very, very limited in what I can do here as far as your case is concerned. All right.
And what are the names and birthdays of the children that you have with Miss Smith?
Sheridan Joseph Smith III, and birthday April 22nd, 2011. Sheridan Joseph Smith, That's February 2nd, 2016. And Mariah Nicole Smith, that is March 25th, 2017.
Okay. And how long have the children been living with you?
Since May of 2023.
And what were the circumstances where they came to live with you?
Uh, their mom just like out of the blue, she just said that they can live with me. And I mean, I took it and ran with it. I love my kids, and that's what it's been. And she's been in contact with them. She just texted me today. Today was the first day of school. Um, she just, she calls when she can, and there's no like keeping the kids away from her or anything. We don't have any like disagreements or whatever you call it, arguments about, her seeing the kids or anything like that. It's just with her ability to do whatever she can do herself. It was supposed to be me having the kids, and she trying to, live her life, get herself together for her and the kids. It's just she chose to let them live with me.
Okay. And at the time, were you stationed in California when they came to live with you?
Yes.
How long have you been stationed in California?
I came here, so I've been here about 3 years. I came in whatever March back to, like, it was a January. So what would that be? January 2020, 2022, 23, 24. Yeah. So it should be
Okay. Do you know how long you're going to be stationed there?
anytime after January 2026.
Okay. Even though the California is where your duty station is, do you still consider yourself a resident of Texas?
Yes, I do.
And do you
I
file
have,
all your
yeah,
tax
taxes and
paperwork?
Yes, I do.
Real quick, sir, do you have on your military information, is Texas listed as your home state?
Yes, my home of residency is on my LES. Oh, yeah,
Right.
yes, Your Honor.
Good enough, Mr. Hubbard. That'll cover it. Thank you.
Thank you. And so are you in agreement with this being a temporary order today, sir, so that the state can replead and ask this court to change the person who designates the residency of the children to you?
Yes,
Okay. And currently, do you have the children covered on your TRICARE?
yes, they are.
Okay. Are you asking the court to go ahead and reduce your child support to zero during this temporary order so that that you're not accruing support while you have the children?
Yes,
Okay. And it's doubly important because since you're a member of the military is not gonna stop withholding child support at your request until there's a judicial order saying it's zero. Is that correct?
that is correct.
Okay. As far as non-disclosure, does Miss Smith have your contact information and where you live?
Yes, she does.
Okay. Do you also?
But no, I don't have her information. I don't have her information. She doesn't share. All I know is that she's in Travis County, Texas, I believe.
Okay.
Her living situation just changed. Yeah, she did live in somewhere. I don't know if you know the Domain area. She lived there. I think I had an old address that we just recently got, maybe. But yeah.
Okay. Don't reveal it on YouTube, please.
Yeah.
So would you be okay if for the temporary order, we didn't include Miss Smith's information until we can properly serve her and make sure she's before the court so she can let the judge know if there's a reason why she doesn't want her address and info included?
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, whichever, right by the court and right by Bianca, that's fine.
Okay, Your Honor, do you have a copy of the pay record in this case?
Okay, let's see this. I have a copy of this one. No, that's the last one. Sorry. So that's the last one from my last one. I don't have a copy of the pay record on this one.
It looked like it was the
Just wanna
last
note that.
page.
Thank you.
Would you like me to share my screen, Your Honor?
Go right ahead. Thank you.
All right. Where did it go? There it is. Sorry, Your Honor, they changed Zoom on me and I've been lost all day.
Yeah, well, yeah, the new interface is fun. So, all right, so this
Your
is
Honor,
what I'm going to mark as State's Exhibit number 1. It's the financial activity report. In your case, it shows what funds have been paid and what's been owed through the state disbursement unit. Is there any legal reason I shouldn't allow this in the evidence, sir?
I know that's correct. That's the same paper that I have.
Right, right. So anyway, Ms. Hubbard, once it's in here, I'm gonna mark that as State's Exhibit number 1, and it is admitted. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. If it pleases the court, we can save any judgments until a final hearing.
All right, no problem.
But I did just want to show that Mr. Smith is current on his payments even when he's had the children.
All right, so all right, but the court, you may proceed with the questions at this time. Obviously, the court has no problem based on the information. They're reducing the child support down to 0 because he does have the children. He's added the prerequisite minimum of 180 days. So obviously, it'll be easy for the change the status in this case. We just have to dot our I's and cross our T's to get there. So at this time, you may proceed with any further questions you think you needed, Ms. Hubbard.
Mr. Smith, is there anything else that we haven't talked about to the judge that you want to make sure Judge Nelson knows today?
No, I think we covered it all. It sounds good to me.
I pass the witness, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Smith, like I said, I'm looking at going ahead and based on your testimony, and it's down to 0. I'm gonna go ahead and allow the state to reset this. We probably don't have a date yet. We won't get a date today because we got to get the service on Miss Smith, who's probably no longer sounds like she's still in Travis County, but she may not be in North Austin any longer. So we'll have to wait and see. Yeah, the judge stays away from the domain. They try to sell you Teslas at the domain. So yeah, I don't want to spend $114,000 on an SUV from at this time. So we'll stay away from that dealership at least at this point. Anyway, I'll go ahead and take it down to 0. I'll let the state file the necessary pleadings to get this change of status, which is their version of a change of custody, and get mom served with that, or get her to sign a waiver. And again, Mr. Hubbard, it's been a while since we've had one of these appearance things that y'all actually signed, had done with the state. But I know before I've had to remind them that the standard waiver has that language in it that says that the case can proceed in default without any further notice to the party. And if that's what you're going to do on this case, I need that type of waiver also going forward in default. All right. So at this time, Ms. Hubbard, is there anything else that we need to do?
Your Honor, the state's requesting that we reduce child support as of March 1st, if that's possible. I know Ms. Smith signed a waiver, I believe it's on March 6th, but ideally we'd like to go ahead and make sure that the child support is stopped so that he's not showing any arrearages. I don't know that if gets reported to the military, but I don't want it to cause any issues.
All right, so you're asking for a judgment amount as of the 31st day of March, and as far as that being the official end date?
Your Honor, if it's possible, I'd like it to end as of February, and March 1st is the start of 0 child support.
I'm thinking at best I can go with April 1st on that one. All right, because again, she didn't sign this until the 5th of March. So yeah, she to do something before there, especially before the court, yeah, it's probably going to maybe problematic down the road here. All right, so
yes, Your Honor.
I can go with April 1, but I don't think I can do March 1. All right, thank you.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, anything else then, Ms. Hubbard?
No, Your Honor.
All right, may Mr. Smith be excused.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Smith is free to go. Thanks for taking care of those kids, sir. You got 3 of them?
Yes, 3 of them.
By yourself?
By myself.
You're a better man than I am, Mr. Smith. A lot. Yeah, they'll be sending out search parties looking for me if I had to take care of 3 kids by myself. So yeah. So all right then, sir. Well, thank you, sir, and thank you for your service also. And we'll go ahead and try to get something taken care of. So do you need Mr. Smith back in the breakout room at this time, Ms. Hubbard, or is he free to go?
No, Your Honor, I'll send him the order today.
All right, you're free to go, sir, and thank you very much, and we're off the record.